guys, Nick with P&H Lawn Care. I love my subscribers. A year or two ago, I did a SWZT demo, and my subscribers let me know real quick that going from a turf tracer to an SWZT be like going from a Cadillac to a Chevette. Well, yesterday, of course, whenever I posted the Laser Z, you guys let me know it. More so on Instagram than anything, but yeah. Anyway, I want to go over today some key points about the Laser Z, but mainly talk about dealer support. Am I going red on you guys? I highly doubt it. You guys know I'm Scag loyal. I love my Turf Tiger. But I would like to highlight some things. This is my second day with this mower that I do really like. Number one, if you go get a Wright, you go get a Gravely, you go get whatever, and it's a brand new mower, you're going to find things you like about it. But mower guys are like truck guys. I hate Ford, I hate Dodge, I'm a Chevy guy, or I hate Chevy, I hate Dodge, I'm a Ford guy. The older I get, the less I'm like that. I was diehard Chevy for years. I'm driving an F-250. I'm diehard Scag, but there's things about this X-Mark I do like. That being said, I'm going to break it down at each yard and point out some things I do like. I love these lights and this rubber bumper, especially on the rubber bumper on the front and back, because we use our mowers for things other than mowing, especially in that instance where I had to get the Turf Tiger up on the trailer where it's disabled. And that bumper, you'll probably bust that LED light, but on the back, if you have to push something with the mower, it's going to protect the paint. So I really like the fact of somehow adding a rubber bumper to the front and back. I think that's a great idea. I mean, come on, that just makes sense, right? I'll get to some other things. I want to show you something else. All right, I've got to get to this and take all this down, but it's blocking that gate. I don't have time. I've got to run through my routes, but grabbing this little thing right here just to lop a couple of branches off, awesome. Okay, I probably should have filmed that, but I'm in a hurry, so I didn't really want to go grab the tripod and all that stuff. But yeah, if y'all don't have one of these guys, man, it comes in super handy. I didn't have to break out a chainsaw for that. Just grab that out of the truck and boom. Let's get this thing weeded and go on to the next one. I know y'all want to hear more about that Laser Z. Joking. Would you have thought that much brush would have come out of there? That's crazy. On to the next one, guys. You guys remember last week, the little bunnies? This is their hole. Remember they took off running up through there? The homeowner got back to me that night and she said they were all safe and sound and doing good. And she texted me a couple nights ago to let me know they were all out in the yard playing and stuff. So I was good to know that they weren't in that hole anymore. So there's a bunny check. Good to go. All right, it's kind of funny. Back on the residential commercial versus commercial video, I'd use the same point as a pro and a con. One of the things that I love about the Scag Turf Tiger is its beefiness. I mean, the thing's built like a freaking tank. Y'all know it is. It's all metal. I can't think of anything plastic on it. Even the cup holders are metal. They've got a little metal ring. I'm sure there's some plastic on it, but for the most part, it's all metal. And it's beefy. It's built like a tank. The tires on it are freaking huge. So I went to Scag's website, went to Exmark's website. The Scag I have weighs 1,701 pounds. That's with no fuel in it. This thing behind me weighs 1,200 pounds with no fuel in it. So you're talking a 500-pound difference. So what I love about the Turf Tiger being built so beefy and awesome is also why I like this one. Because after being on that big old machine, this thing is really quick and nimble. It still has a wide cutting swath, but I can tell a huge weight difference in it, plus towing 500 extra pounds in your trailer. But with the Scag being so beefy, it's a lot easier to cause those stress marks if you don't do your 3-point turn, where this one is so much lighter. It's not as likely. I just feel the ease of it. But cons on it, I mowed my first yard yesterday was covered in dew, and I was wondering how this thing would do in wet grass. And not bad, but it was spitting out clumps, definitely. And I've always said, and I get an argument every time I say it, but I've had this turf tracer for 6 years. Wet grass, it blows out clumps. Double cut it, it's fine. And that one did the same thing. Not as bad as the other Laser Z's that I've rode, though. It wasn't near as bad as that. So they have improved that a lot. Another thing they've improved a lot on this is its ability to hold a heel. I've taken it on some steep grades, and that thing just, okay, I got it. So anyway, there's that. I got to go on to the next yard, and part of the pain of trying to do a YouTube channel and being solo is the beginning of this video is going to be Tuesday. I'm finishing it up on Wednesday because I just got slammed yesterday and I had to focus on that instead of you guys. But today I'm back with you guys, and I'm going to get you some content, and I'm going to tell you the rest of it right after this next yard. Don't you hate it whenever it just pours down rain enough, just enough to soak everything, then quits, sun comes out. Ugh. Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long because whenever I get to the dealership, I want to shoot it there because I'm going to get the technician to show me what was wrong with it so I can video it for you guys. So the last thing I'm going to say about the Exmark Laser Z and what I intended this video to be about to begin with is I like it. I don't like that it doesn't mow wet grass, but other than that, I don't really have many complaints about it. I have a lot of things that I do like about it. Main thing being I get a 60-inch cut with a lot less weight. And I like the way it hugs the heel, and the dry cut, I keep forgetting to mention this, but the dry cut, the cut quality is great. I really like it. So would I buy one? That leads me to this. Guys, I've said for years and years that I would, if my personal dealer sold Murray push mowers, I would run Murray push mowers because dealer support is everything. And as y'all can tell, my dealer supports me very, very well. We kind of have a two-way relationship. Number one, my sales guy, Carter Shipley, we're buddies anyway, outside of the lawn care business. But I do my YouTube videos and plug them in them all the time. I plug them on Instagram. I advertise as much as possible for Cox Tractor because I get, somebody said on YouTube you got to announce affiliation or it's illegal, but no, it's just I'll scratch my back, you scratch mine. I scratch your back, you scratch mine type deal. I've had like a 7-year relationship with them, and I do as much possible as I can for them, and then in return, like this for instance, I got to demo brand new Laser Z, and I like to get to demo stuff like that in the Cheetah so I can shoot footage for you guys to let y'all know what I think of it, but more importantly, let you make your own decision out of it or from the video based on what you see me point out in the video. Some of y'all agree with me, some of y'all are like, no, I don't like it because of this, and that's fine. But maybe you don't have a Scag dealership, or maybe you don't have an Exmark dealership near you, and you'd like to see what the other mowers are out there that you could buy if you had a dealer close to you. Now, for those of you that don't know, Cox Tractor carries Steel and Echo for the handheld. So all you Steel guys, all you Echo guys, there you go. And they carry Scag, Exmark, and John Deere as far as lawnmowers go. So if you don't have a dealer that you consistently do business with, find one, because guys, a good dealer can make or break you. If you go down and they keep your mower for 2 weeks, you're screwed. If you got a good relationship with your dealer and your mower goes down, you get it back in a couple days, it means everything. So I babbled on way too much. So next I'm going to mow a yard hopefully, and then go pick up the Scag, and we'll see what's going on with that. All right.
It was blowing the fuse. The fuse kept on blowing. The main fuse on it. That's and what was causing that, there was a short into it. Let me see.
I say bye to that thing. So I tried to get him to tell me what was wrong with it. I'll go over it here in a minute. We'll look at the receipt on it. But Lord Almighty, look at the mowers. Okay, so if you didn't catch all that, the wiring went bad in there, causing those two main fuses to keep blowing. So he had to trace down what wires it was, fix that, put a new PTO switch on it. So that got that, and while they had it, I called them and I actually texted my buddy Carter. I was like, whatever it needs done, do it. I already told them to change the oil, grease everything, and of course it needs a new air filter, fuel filter. So hopefully she's good to go. We'll see. All right, let's take a look at it. Change the engine oil and filter, change fuel filter, change spark plugs, change the air filters, fix shortened wiring harness, replace fuses, grease, sharpen blades. $299.80. There's the parts, $81.84 for a grand total of $417.70. So I didn't even know they did some of this stuff, but there you go. She should be good for the season. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. So yeah, I looked at it and it has 987 hours on it, and it's a 2022 2022 model. 2022, 987 hours on it. And knock on wood, again, guys, that's the first time it's been in the shop for something that's went wrong. I've had it in there for regular maintenance, changing the hydros and changing oil, stuff like that. If I didn't do it, I had them do it. But almost 1,000 hours, and that's the first breakdown. Again, knock on wood, we got 13 hours to go. So that's a teaser, because 1,000 hour review on the Turf Tiger 2. It's actually going to be the 1,550 hour review on the Turf Tiger 2. So y'all stay tuned for that. It's coming up in 13 hours on that. Hope y'all liked the video. If you do, hit the thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. I'd love it if you did. And we'll catch y'all on the next one, all right? Don't make too much fun of me. I can't see without them anymore. Have a good one, y'all.